My fellow JCs, junior chamber members from around these United States, we've gathered here together today on the internet to celebrate and facilitate the great work that we do in communities all over this wonderful country of ours. You know, as we say in the South, God bless America. We don't really say that, but my mom always says, if you can't stereotype yourself, who you gonna stereotype? Anyway, let's dive right in. We are honored to be joined via webcam by the 2013 US JCI President, Ms. Chrystal Ramsay, coming to us live from her living room in beautiful Ocala, Florida. Now, Chrystal, everyone's excited about the upcoming year with the USJCs. What are your administration's big plans for the upcoming year?
The biggest thing is that we have a newly adopted mission and vision from last year. So training the chapters, what the mission and vision is and how that they can align with the mission and vision to be more focused on positive change, active citizenship, and just getting that message out there to folks of how we can be the change in the community and we can bring that positive impact.
So, Chrystal, we hear a lot about the phrase positive change. It's a phrase we can, of course, all rally around, but if we keep saying it ad nauseum, it can become kind of a cliche. So let's talk a little bit about your plans to help chapters and states take that phrase from slogan to reality.
It's very important to be a part of this organization, and we need to make sure that we're aligning ourselves, just like we talked about with the mission and vision, but actually talking to people about how do they become active citizens and how do they get involved, because the most important thing is the more people that we have, the more things that we can do, and the more things that we can get accomplished, not only for us individually, but also internationally.
Okay, so Chrystal, I know you have a plane to catch in about an hour, so we'll end it here, but thank you so much for your time today and for your service to the U.S. Junior Chamber.
Thank you.
Junior Chamber chapters, JCs at the local level, doing amazing things in their own communities. That, my friends, is what this is all about. Well, that and the parties. We throw some pretty killer parties, don't we? But that's not what we're here talking about today. We are here talking about this week's Chapter Spotlight. In the future here on JCTV, we're going to be asking for submissions from you, and we'll also be just kind of scouring your websites in search of great chapters doing incredible things. This week, we'd like to highlight the good folks at Frankenmuth JCs in Michigan for their work and supporting their local recreation center. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Am I Frankenmuth? Frankenmuth? We'll say Frankenmuth. It's a lot of fun to say, isn't it? And the kids of Frankenmuth, Michigan will be having a lot of fun thanks to their local JC's support of the construction of a 60,000 square foot rec facility. The chapter is pledged to help raise $200,000 for the water play area, which sounds awesome. I want to go up there and play in it. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I'm still a kid, I'm sorry. Now the group will create 3 teams to address various aspects of the project, including finance, building, and maintenance. And that, my friends, is positive change in action. Congratulations to Frankenmuth, and let me know when I can come swimming sometime. So here's some cool news. All members can obtain a username and password and update their member profiles on the national database. It's actually pretty easy to do. You just go to the national website, click on member sign in, then forgot password, because let's be honest, nobody remembers any passwords. I certainly don't. And your username and password will be emailed to you at whatever email address you have in the database. Now once you log in, you can update your email address, your phone number, and your mailing address. You can also update your JC career information, such as positions held, honors received, projects chaired, members recruited, that kind of thing. Now, for the integrity of the site, we're supposed to be a little more accurate than we might be on, say, monster.com. In my defense, though, I thought there was no way in the world that prospective employer would actually call the University of Vermont and ask them if I'd actually once been the head football coach. But I digress. Anyway, take full advantage of what your membership has to offer you. Contact National Headquarters if you're unsure about how to obtain your very own username and password. And finally, it's not too early, well folks, it's actually never too early, to be thinking of a TOYA nomination for 2013. Or more than one. TOYA, or 10 Outstanding Young Americans, is the U.S. Junior Chamber's premier recognition event, where we salute outstanding young Americans from all walks of life.
TOYA nominations can be submitted up until February 28th, 2013.
And you want to talk about legacy? 2013 marks the 75th anniversary that the U.S. Junior Chamber honors young Americans. And though the competition is 75 years old, it's a lot more tech savvy than like my 75-year-old Uncle Ned who can't figure out how to work the microwave. Because this year's nominations will all be submitted online through a Toyota nomination portal found on the national website. Well folks, that is just about enough out of me for this week's episode. Please, and don't make me beg, I mean, I'm not above begging because I'm sitting here begging you not to make me beg, but please send feedback to the national office. Send us your photos, your stories, your ideas, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, anything that we can do to make this broadcast more beneficial to you. That's what we'll do.
You talk too much.
But yeah, stuff like that. Until next time, let's all go out there and make the world a better place. We'll see you next time.